good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I'm very happy to be addressing the youth constituency on climate change and on the specific issue of adaptation and on what the global goal on adaptation should entail. Now, at the outset, allow me to apologize on behalf of all adults for the situation that we and our predecessors over the past 200 years have put the youth in this strange situation where you are the first generation to endure the impacts of climate change, but yet the last generation to be able to solve the problem. And you may recall that the science made its mark in 2018 with the IPCC report on the 1.5 by giving us a very short window of action where we have to transform the way we do our business in order to be able to retain what we consider to be a prosperous life or an acceptable life. And we are now in peril of even extinction. Now, how can you help and how can the climate process help with visioning such a desirable future where we do not have to worry about climate change perils or other ecological disasters, and on the contrary, move into an abundant, sustainable environment and mindset? Now, you know that our negotiating process has identified goals for mitigation well below 2 degrees, preferably 1.5. We have objectives for funding, the 100 billion, and there will be a new number for 2025. And we are still to articulate what kind of vision we want for adaptation and resilience. And this is really important for us to now get the input from the main stakeholders of the future, the youth. What is it that you would like to see in terms of a future mindset that would prioritize resilience, that would prioritize sustainability? It's not just a climate change thing. It's climate change and biodiversity and nature stewardship and equity across the world. How can we do that? We'd like to know how you would define the tenets of such a desirable future. Now, this also reflects what kinds of values do we want to instill in the world? What kind of learning would then make us depart from the standard educational system that prioritizes extractive economies at the expense of regenerative economies? And within the coming 2 years, we will have a work stream, the Global Goal on Adaptation, where we will have 8 different workshops where inputs from all external entities are welcome. And I look forward to the youth constituency presenting very strongly their own input, insights, aspirations, visions to help us take the right decisions internationally and nationally and subnationally to move our societies to that aspirational world that guarantees all these positive values that define what it means to be permanently sustainable, to be permanently resilient, to have moved towards that regenerative lifestyle to which we all aspire. Thank you very much.